Anime is a form of entertainment like none other. People of different ages, ethnicity, background can relish in its goodness. Some are super normal fans and some are really out there. What I'm trying to say is that anyone can sit and watch our favorite anime as well as use it to build connections and friendships. As long as I can remember, I have been a fan of anime. Anime was an ever-present force when I was sad or when I was happy. While my elementary fans would be talking about the latest episode of Teletubbies, I would be thinking about how great it's going to be when I go home to watch the latest episode of Dragon Ball Z. I have literally seen the growth in animation quality of anime from when it was terrible CGI to now, where we see studios, even the mediocre ones, create breathtaking animations that leave us all in awe. Movies like Your Name and the nostalgic 5 cm per second are works of Makoto Shinkai, someone that anyone related to manga, anime, or the light novel industry has heard of. All of these examples have two things in common. One, their stories are all masterpieces no matter who you ask, and two, they all have outstanding animations which correspond perfectly with what the authors and the composers would like to express with these films. Those story creators get recognized for creating these masterpieces, rightly so, because writing stories that connect with the viewers not only while watching but subconsciously as well is really hard. I would know with my terrible English marks. However, the animators that put the story into moving images that resonate with us often get forgotten by fans. I believe there should be a balance in the way fans like you and me appreciate anime. So today I'll be telling you the process of making an anime in hopes to make you guys realize how lucky we are that we have this kind of availability to do anything we want and watch anything we want. Before we go any further, we have to understand the logistics of making anime. I'm sure all of you know that the anime industry is a very volatile one. Some anime do very well, just like Your Name, that brought in 11.1 billion yen or $11 million, and some don't do so well, having underwhelming reviews. And when making your average anime takes around 250 million yen or around $2.2 million, give or take, making anime is a very risky venture for everyone involved. But no matter how well or crap the anime does, the animators aren't rewarded all too greatly either way. You might be thinking, well, if the anime turns out well, the animators should be rewarded. But no, there's usually a constant set fee of how much the animators get paid, no matter how well their works are received. The standard wage for them is usually around $25,000 per year, which anyone can easily double by just working a standard 9-to-5 job in the US. So consider it this way. Let's say there were 1,000 animators who made Your Name, each making a yearly salary of $25,000. Altogether, the animation company would only have to pay them a combined fee of $25 million. That might sound like a lot, but remember, these are hundreds of people that make near cents for every picture they animate, which can take hours sometimes. This became so much of a problem that fellow otakus like you and me decided to create a charity last year to help startup animators meet and ends meet more comfortably. They managed to raise over $37,000, which not only helps directly but also sends a message to these multi-million-dollar studios that more care for the animators are needed. This charity is not the only charity that's trying to solve this issue, which tells me that we have a glimmer of hope to fix this issue that is a very, very big problem in the industry. And obviously everyone doesn't have it this way, but I'm talking in behalf of everyday animators in these companies, of course. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say everyone has these circumstances when that would be an obvious lie. But if you want to know what exactly made the industry give so little to their backbone, the animators, well, that becomes an economic issue, as hundreds upon hundreds of anime are getting created, with the industry not only having attraction in Japan, but from the entire world. But with that also comes people that want to animate in Japan. Then what the animation company does is that they pick quantity over quality. Instead of choosing very high skilled animators and giving them a high wage, they choose the animators that have potential but more importantly are cheaper due to the experience gap. This results in an unhealthy environment for animators of all ages, who are often overworked and not compensated fairly. So what do I want you to take away from this? Well, I ask that when you watch the next anime that you really like, remember to appreciate it for the art and hours some have put into it for your enjoyment. If you like the video, subscribe and follow me on Twitter. Bye guys.